Welcome to Inside Track, sponsored by Therapeutic International. And again, we have a retail guest host. Today we have Terry Cralle from Green Front Furniture in Farmville, Virginia. Hey Terry, thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here, Gerry.
Well, Terry's a unique character here because not only is a furniture proprietor, she's also registered RN sleep specialist and also longtime spokesperson for the Better Sleep Council. So you bring a very unique package of skill sets to this selling equation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So my question for you is, how do you balance that? Because typically salespeople, we want to jump right into it, and we're always telling people, talk about sleep. You are it. I mean, you are the expert in this. How do you thread that sleep story into the selling equation?
Great question. I mean, sleep is my passion. I've been talking to people, from every patients to people in my workshops, seminars, about the importance of sleep. So of course, that's how we start the conversation. And I tell you, everyone's interested in talking about it. So we talk about it, then we go into good sleep habits and sleep strategies, and then we circle back to the sleep environment and the sleep surface.
Gotcha. So at what point, you start out with the sleep story. I guess that's how you begin the conversations. Good ice breaking, it's not threatening, consumers get that. At what point do you find, is there like a little switch mark where you say, now we're going to go right to the product? How do you get into the product from that?
I mean, it's pretty much a natural segue when we start the environment talk and sleeping environment and what are you sleeping on now? What's your bedroom like? What size mattress do you have? What brand do you have? What do you know about it? I mean, we just go step by step, and it's a very natural flow because I think people are very hungry for knowledge about sleep, and I think they do want to talk about it.
And you have all this access of information. The Better Sleep Council, been for 25 years, we've been really doing research, and a lot of good research.
Right.
Consumers really like that?
They do. I think a lot of people are hungry for knowledge, and they'll admit things, they'll say, oh, I've got some bad habits. And I say, well, this is an easy fix. Here's some strategies. And it's not too technical, but just some basic strategies. But I try to be very encouraging and motivating. And I think once we get the conversation going, they'll start talking about things they do, don't do. I weigh in. But I mean, there's really simple things. You don't have to be a clinician to really help people with their sleep and to get them on the right and the best sleep surface. But getting that conversation going builds rapport. I think they feel very relaxed when we start talking about sleep, and then it's a natural segue into trying out the sleep surfaces and finding the right one.
Building rapport is really what this is all about. And you're building rapport, but as you get these questions answered from the consumer, you're talking about something to do with our research, the Better Sleep Council research.
Yes.
Then they come back and maybe give you a tidbit of their sleeping, their personal pattern of sleep, or their personal experiences, what's the problem with them or what's good. That helps direct you to what product you take them to.
It does. I mean, even a simple problem that was in one of the latest surveys from Better Sleep Council. People, a huge amount of people, too many, use a snooze alarm. And if I can just get them, if I can get one good strategy for them and help encourage and motivate them to get their sleep and to, like say, don't use the snooze button. Instead, sleep until your alarm goes off, don't disrupt that sleep. They feel a little empowered, a little motivated, and, just sort of better off to prioritize sleep and focus on the mattress. It's a natural progression.
So you're saying don't use the snooze alarm. What about like sleeping with a bottle of bourbon on the nightstand? Is that discouraged or?
Yes, we discourage that.
Look at what you're picking up. Inside Track. I'm Gerry Borreggine. Thanks Terry Cralle for joining us, and thank you guys for watching.